Hi everyone, Ms. Wisman here with a how-to video for IXL Geometry O.2. In this IXL, we're talking about rotational symmetry. Just a quick recap, rotational symmetry means you can turn the figure any number of degrees and it will line up and look like you haven't moved it at all. So taking a look at this picture, could you turn the chair any direction, any number of degrees, and it line up again with itself? Not really. You'd have to go almost a full circle for that chair to line up. However, this umbrella I could turn, and this orange would line up with that orange right here, okay? So I could literally turn that from orange to orange, orange to orange, or I could go yellow to yellow to yellow. Yes, that one has rotational symmetry. Now, you could get questions like this and pick which one of them has rotational symmetry. This one has line symmetry, which we talked about in our video for O1, but this one I can actually rotate between the petals and get line symmetry. It helps if you actually click the answer. Which one has rotational symmetry? Here's a more difficult one. Which one has rotational symmetry? It's going to be the football. I can turn the football 180 degrees and it's going to line up again with itself. Does this picture have rotational symmetry? Well, I can go from here to here, but then it's backwards and the stem's coming out that way. Which one has rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry. Does it have rotational? I can keep going. In this IXL, once you get to a specific number, 80, it's going to start changing the question on you. It's going to ask for the smallest number of degrees you can rotate the image and it look exactly the same. This is where it gets a little tricky. You've got to figure out how many times you can turn this figure. So if you look at it, I can turn it so that these seeds line up with these seeds. So that's one turn. These seeds line up with these seeds, 2 turns. These seeds line up with these seeds, 3 turns. So in 3 turns, I've gone 360 degrees. So I'm going to do 360 degrees divided into 3 different parts. That actually equals 120 degrees. So every time I turn it, it's 120 degrees. Another 120 degrees. So what's the smallest degree I can go and it still match up? 120 degrees. This time, I'm going to count all my petals. So I'm going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can do 10 turns, 360 degrees. That means it's 36 degrees every time I spin this one. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 360 degrees divided by 9 gives you 40. So there's that one. Be careful. Shading matters. So for this one, I have to go from dark green to dark green. So this is actually 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. So this one's only 3 turns. So 360 divided by 3 was 120. This one has 4 turns. Sometimes you'll only get 2 turns, so be careful. It could be a 180. When you get to the watermelon, because most people will have a watermelon, please make sure you count the seeds because you go from seed to seed. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 turns. So you have to do 360 divided by 12. That's 30, and we're done.